How's it going, guys? RealRadman here, back at it again with another video. We are going to Darlington for this race. Now, I'm kind of scared because combine the AI and then the narrow track that Darlington is, and it's going to be some mayhem. And add the fact that we're not going to qualify because I'm crazy, and we're going to start at the back. I don't know why. It's just my, I guess, choice. But after Richmond, we'll stop that, start qualifying again for Chicago, because that's when the playoffs start, so we gotta be serious for those races. But we're gonna start at the back of Darlington. It's gonna be an insane race, in my opinion. We're gonna bring back the, let's see, what car do I want to drive? Let's go with Aaron's. I still think Aaron's is my favorite car. I really like the way that car is and just works. I don't know, something about it. We're gonna go with the in-house intermediate engine. We're going to in-house suspension, stock brakes. The body will go high downforce, and chassis will go in-house. So that is a strong car. Let's see if we could do anything with it. Alright, the settings for this weekend. We're going to have 95% difficulty, 20% race. It's going to be a pretty long race because it is the Southern 500. And then ×2 fuel and ×2 wear. So let's accept that. Let's go to qualifying. Qualifying results: Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Greg Biffle, Matt Kenseth is your top 5. The rest of your top 10 you can see there. Keselowski still needing that win, so he's in a decent position in 8th place. Newman, Gordon, Stewart, Boyer, Vickers, Truex, Blaney, Busch, Stenhouse, and Logano. Pretty normal top 20 there. Larson in 21st, and then we are all the way down, of course, in last place. So let's go to the race.
It's Mother's Day weekend, and we're at one of NASCAR's most historic racetracks, Darlington Raceway, for the Bojangles Southern 500. Mike Joy with Darrell Waltrip.
Well, you call it Darlington. I call it the Lady in Black. I call it the Lady Too Tough to Tame. This place, Mike, is a driver's track. It's one of the crown jewels. It's the one you want to have on your resume.
David Pearson's won here a dozen times. Jeff Gordon, 7 victories here. Who do you like?
I like Jeff Gordon. You know, he's been on a roll lately. I like Jeff Gordon, but Jimmy Johnson will be right on his tail.
It's narrow, it's fast, and the wall is unforgiving. Who this evening can tame the track too tough to tame?
Again, for some reason, Doge is behind us. Don't really understand why. Green flag is out.
Let's go racing, boys and girls.
That's a pretty normal call from DW. Wow, interesting. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. This is going to be an interesting race. I'm going to just back out of it and go straight to the bottom because I do not want to be in the top lane with these cars around us. So let's see what we can do. They're already checking up a little bit. We have to stay on the bottom. Hello, Chase Elliott. I feel like turns 3 and 4, according to practice, will be our weakness. The car just does not turn a lot in this area. I'm sorry, Chase Elliott. I didn't know. I thought he was above me, to be honest, in the top lane, not the bottom lane. So I apologize about that. But yeah, I feel like 3 and 4 is going to be our weak point. 1 and 2 is going to be our strength. So we're going to have to make up a lot of time in 1 and 2. And a lot of throttle control this race. There's going to be a lot of throttle control, trying not to run into other cars and stuff. So let's see what we could do. I don't want to be 3 wide in turns 3 and 4. Okay, guys. I know I'm going to the apron, but you gotta give me like the I have to slide up, please. The car won't turn on the apron by itself. Yeah, we're gonna have to be very aggressive this race. Oh, yeah, there's the Darlington stripe. It only took 3 laps. All right, that was quick. Already have some damage on the right side. The hood's a little messed up. See if we can drive it in deep in turn 1. All right, there we go. The car feels. I mean, it has speed in turn 1. That's definitely not the problem. It's 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is the big problem.
Keep digging.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is tight. Okay. Somehow we didn't wreck. I'm just gonna take you guys 3 wide now. Make the pass there. Gonna have to pull off a slide job here.
Got your door. Clear on the outside.
All right, on the brakes. On the brakes. On the brakes. Don't go below us. Ah. Damn it. They get such a good run in 3 and 4, man.
Inside.
Alright, let's see if we can drive it in deep and clear them on the high side. We do. Alright, let's go make up a bunch of time here. Try to catch Jeb Burton. You have to be very, very patient this race. Sorry. Oh my god. The unusual checkups just really... I'm carrying so much speed and I don't realize I have to check up as well. I apologize, Jeb Burton. I've done that so many times in this career mode, it actually annoys me. Okay, let's see if we can get Michael Waltrip now. P34. We haven't run back here in a long time in this career mode. It actually feels somewhat refreshing to be back here, kind of like a humble race, but everyone is single file right now, so you can make some passes. Oh, there's a checkup right there. So can't pass wall trip in 3 and 4. Let's just be patient, try to set up for 1 and 2. That is a huge check. I can definitely carry more speed than that, but I can't get the car turned to the bottom in time. And back in 3 and 4, I just can't do anything here. We lose so much time. I'm so tight. Side by side with, I don't know who's above us, Casey Mears. Let's try to get David Gilliland here. Gotta be very aggressive. And that did not work. What a save. Sorry, Gilliland, even though you probably saved me. There we go. Alright, another save. Add that to the list of saves we've had in the last 3 races. But that one I feel a little bit worse about because it was at the expense of another driver. This is definitely difficult. Earnhardt Jr. is still in the lead. Very interesting. We actually are faster than Earnhardt Jr., who's in the lead when we have clean air. But when we are in traffic, we lose a bunch of time. So that actually sounds very normal, but it does show that we have the speed to compete. It's just that passing is extremely, extremely difficult. Look at the time we gain on wall trip. Give him a little tap so we can make a pass here.
One up top.
And we can. Alright, there we go. Good pass there. P34. We gotta do this one by one. Gotta be patient. Trying to maintain with Cole Witt, but we're getting tight. Oh boy. Alright, didn't hit the wall. Alright, so it's really weird. We have to run this race kind of like normal strategy at Darlington. You would pass in 3 and 4 and just maintain in 1 and 2, but we have to do it in the opposite way. We have to pass in 1 and 2 and maintain in 3 and 4. So that is definitely difficult because passing in 1 and 2 is nerve-wracking. We got it done there. Now Danica Patrick is up next. Got a nice run on Danica. We're gonna try it, but I don't know if this is gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. No, unless she checks up. Oh, okay. I guess it worked. I was right on that, on the white line. If she didn't give me enough room and ran to me because of that, that's her fault, to be honest. I was right on that white line. You got the top lane, Danica. Use it. Alright, so we're only 9.7 seconds behind Junior. I know, only, right? That seems like a far way away. But we've been that gap from Junior for the last 10 so laps. So we're running, we have the pace, we have the speed. We have to make up spots on the pit stop cycle. And we're going to have a couple pit stops, I think, because we're only on lap 18, coming to 19, and we're already pretty close on fuel. So we're going to have a couple pit stops here. Hello, JJ Yaley. Pull down here, try to make the pass, and done. Alright, so I'm starting to get used to making that move. We have to pit here very soon, probably in the next 3 to 4 laps.
Run to caution here.
Oh, that's different. There's a caution. Don't know what that's for. That changes things. I kind of didn't wish that would happen. What the hell's wrong with... Oh, that was weird. There was some glitch graphically there. I kind of wish that wouldn't happen because I felt like we would have made up spots on pit road, and now I don't feel like we really can, so that's, to be honest, it's kind of unfortunate. We have to pit 4 tires full of fuel. I can't do any strategy, so let's just move on to the next restart. We're back under green. We lost 4 spots on pit road, and the bottom lane is checked up a little bit. I don't know why we lost 4 spots on pit road, to be honest. I got hit from behind and also hit JJ Alien in the front. Okay, that was close. We have to be very aggressive on this restart and also be very careful. That caution coming out actually did hurt us, to be honest. I didn't need the caution. I was hoping for it to get a little bit spread out because we suck in 3 and 4. Jesus Christ. Look at the amount of time we gain in 1 and 2. If only we had something in 3 and 4. Make a lot of passes there, but I can't really be going 3 wide. Entering 3, so we gotta just drive it in really deep. Sorry, I'm trying just to get in the bottom lane. Oh, you know, that actually kind of worked out. You know what? That's great. Alright, B28. Hi, Danica. How's it going? Alright, let's see what we could do. Wait, who's... Don't get below me. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get a nice run here. Pull the thing to the bottom. Throttle control, throttle control. Alright, there we go. Sorry, Danica, if I put you in the wall. I didn't. Honestly, I didn't know if I did. Sorry.
Watch your mirror. He's
Right,
coming
just
up
maintain here. Just maintain.
fast. Watch your rear.
Lock the low line. All right, that is, to me, that is a successful turns 3 and 4. So let's just get back in 1 and 2 and try to gain some more time. Oh, that top lane's checking up. Bottom lane's checking up.
You got this. Nice work.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Too high.
All right, we're gonna have to force our way in here. We cannot be going 3 wide. Force it, force it, force it, and it worked out. All right, perfect. And that was perfect. Holy crap. All right, P17. This is going great. All right, let's keep it going. Hello, Ryan Blaney. Throttle control. Throttle control. Yeah, right there. Boom. All right. Not very confident in making this move.
High side.
No, it looks like it might work out. Oh, thank you for backing off. I appreciate it. All right. Thanks, buddy. P16. That's why I like you, Ryan Blaney. You see, that's why you're probably my second or third on the favorite driver list right now. I don't know. Well, Chase Elliott would be 1. Yeah, I'd probably put Ryan Blaney 2, you know, and then Kyle Larson 3. I'm a young gun guy. Hello, Truex. You might have an OP car in real life, but in this game, I'm OP in 1 and 2, and you are not. Hello, buddy. All right, let's see if we can make a pass.
Car up high.
Be very aggressive here.
Clear up top.
Slide up.
Car approaching
He tries
your rear.
pulling the crossover.
Low
He's
side.
there. We'll give him the room, but we basically have the pass
Car
made because we can
inside.
just dive it into 1 and 2. So Joey Logano, you are up next. See if we can do the same exact thing. Get a nice run through 1 and 2. Hello, wall. And there it is. Boom. I really like passing cars at this track. It's hard work and it's fun. All right, there we go. Boom, and now let's slow down, slow down. Block it. Nope. Okay, nope, that wasn't right.
At your door.
We did not do a good job there. All right, so we have to redo it. Back into 1 and 2. Let the car slide up. Cut it back down. And that should be the pass made. There we go. All right, P14. Earnhardt, I'm coming for you, buddy. Hello, Keselowski. You will fall victim to our master passing class here in 1 and 2. Boom. Again. Bye-bye. All right, Kane, you're up next. No, I hit the wall. No. We haven't had a Darlington stripe in a while in this race, but there it is. Another one.
The leader's
Add that
4
to the tally
seconds in
count.
front.
Sorry, Casey. That was a little bit dirty. I apologize.
Got one
All right,
behind you.
pass him
Clear now.
and slow it down.
He's charging.
Oh, he's going to the top lane. Oh, nope, he overdrove it. All right, thank you, buddy. P12. I feel like I've abused my tires this run. Can't really make up ground on Kurt Busch right now. Car's getting very tight, but we are going to pit here very soon. I'm going to try to extend this run as long as possible. I don't think we can make it on one more stop, but we're going to run this thing as far as she can go. Alright, I'm actually starting to lose time to the top 11 cars, but not really worried about it at the moment. I'm more worried about having to make it on one more stop. So I think we have to go until probably lap 48. If we can go till then, I think we can make it on one more stop. So lap 48 is the magic number. It looks like someone's coming down pit road. Trying to see, I thought someone was. Nope, nobody is. Alright.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
Oh, car in front is heading to the pits. And looks like half of the leaders, maybe a little bit less than half have pitted. I don't think those guys can make it on one more stop, so we have to keep going. This caused a big jumble up here. Hello, Kurt. Oh, Tony Stewart's checking up in the top lane. Oh my god, we're 3 wide. What? No!
First 2 seconds ahead.
Oh, thank God Tony Stewart for not pitting. I was very scared Tony Stewart would pit and kind of screw us up. We have to be very careful here. Alright, lap 48. I feel like this is the magic number. We should pit this time. Bye.
Clear all around.
Oh, hi, Jimmy. Oh, boy.
Car 2 back
Alright,
on, man.
we are
Take it easy.
pitting this time by. I
Car
think we
2
can make it
back.
on fuel from
Look at
here.
your
So,
fuel gauge for me.
here we
We're
go.
in the pit.
Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Easy, man. Easy.
Slow down.
Be on
Perfect.
pit road.
All
That's all we
right.
need right now.
4 tires, and let's see, damage.
Okay, let's get this stuff figured out.
Don't have time for it, to be honest. This should be our last pit stop of the race. Pit crew, please, get me out there quickly. Thank you, guys. Alright, let's see where we rejoin. Let's get out of the... Oh, a little bit squirrely, a little bit squirrely. Alright, we're good. Let's see. Who's that behind? That looks like Doge, actually. So, that's not someone we're competing with. To be honest, I don't know where we are. Kind of all by herself. So, let's see how this goes. Kyle Busch is now finally pitting along with the rest of the leaders. So, they won an extra 10 laps, probably because of the dumb glitch. But the thing is, we gained so much time on them because they were on super old tires. So, yes, they'll be on fresh tires, but we can make it to the end from our position. So, I think this is going to work out really well for us. I don't know where we're going to end up being, but this should work out well. Kenseth is behind us. He's actually closing on us. He looks like he's on fresh tires as well. He might be the one we're racing with for the lead, but I don't think we're in the lead. There's Kurt Busch. We were right with him before pit stop, so there he is. He has fresher tires than us, so we gotta be careful about that. And let's see where everyone else ends up coming out. Kyle Busch is coming out of pit road now. He's actually way ahead of us. Okay, never mind. Maybe we're not as close as we thought, but here are the rest of the guys. Let's see, Casey Kane, Gordon. Who's that right there? That is Tony Stewart. We are in P2, and that is where we are going to end up. Well, this is kind of screwed now because Kyle Busch has 10 lap fresher tires than us. So I don't think we can run him down. This is going to be very difficult. Oh yeah, there's no way. We just lost 4 tenths in 3 and 4 to Kyle Busch, and Tony Stewart gained 4 tenths on us. Yeah. Unless we get a caution, to be honest, I don't... Oh, Doge! Well, I guess I'll say thank you for that, because you really slowed up Tony Stewart. But I don't think we can win this race without a caution. We're gonna need something, like a miracle, to happen to get fresh tires, and then we can compete. But with this disadvantage in the tires, I don't think we can do it. Thank you, Doge, for being my best friend. He is blocking Tony Stewart for us. We are definitely slower, but he's doing a great job. Thank you, Doge. That's why I love you. Oh, that's why I feel slower. I have damage on my right front suspension. I didn't even realize when I got that, to be honest. It must have been from like a scrape on the wall. That's why we're slower. Compared, or in addition to the disadvantage in tires, but I don't know. Unless we get a caution in the last 10 laps, I don't see anything that we can do. I'm just trying to maintain, to be honest, and Doge is doing a fantastic job at holding up Stewart, Kenseth, and all the guys trying to catch us right now. Thank you. Coming to 5 laps to go. I am literally crawling around here. Even Doge is catching us, but he's still being an amazing friend and not allowing Tony Stewart to get by. We are just, with the damage, with the very, very worn tires, it's I'm really struggling. Kyle Busch is running away with this race. He's 4 seconds ahead, and I am just trying to hang on. Oh, hi Doge, how's it going? No, Doge. Yes, come on, Doge. Keep him behind you. No, Doge. Oh, he did such a great job for like 15 laps. Alright, now we have a battle on our hands for second. I don't think there's any way I can hold off Tony Stewart. I'm just going to have to park the bus here and just block the bottom lane. Coming to 3 laps to go. Oh, look at Doge. Doge, you're trying to make a pass. Come on, Doge, you can do it. Come on, man. Ah, nah, you couldn't do it. Alright, 2 laps to go. Let's enjoy this last couple of laps. Oh, boy. I'm just trying to get this thing to turn. Block the bottom lane, block the bottom lane.
On the bottom, 3
Nope,
back.
Stewart, you are not getting by. I might be as slow as a turtle right now, but you are not getting by, my friend. Final lap.
Better get in here and pit soon. The leader is 6
Just gotta have a
seconds
nice run through 1 and 2, and we should be good. There we go. And now we just have to crawl home in 3 and 4. And we will get a very, very solid second place, starting from last,
Coming low.
passing all the cars that we did.
Checkered flag.
And there it is. Second place will be ours. That is a very, very good race in my opinion. We did a great job there. Kyle Busch is victorious. We are second. Tony Stewart third. Jeff Gordon with a much, much needed fourth. I'll help him in the points. Casey Kane fifth. Carl sixth. Ryan Blaney 7th, Kurt Busch 8th, Brad Keselowski 9th, and Martin Truex Jr. 10th. Earnhardt Jr., who dominated the entire race, led 45 laps, somehow ended up in 16th. I don't know how that happened. He also ended up being 1 lap down. Kevin Harvick 1 lap down. Greg Biffle 2 laps down. Denny Hamlin 2 laps down. So, do not know what happened here as to why these guys ended up being a couple of laps down. But that is very interesting there. And this is the rest of your results, and we move on. We continue to lead the point standings, but let's go to that cutoff line. Looks like Gordon has moved up 2 spots. He needed that. He needs to move up 1 more to have any kind of chance. But even if he does that, I don't think he can get in unless Newman has a bad race. And no, even if Newman has a bad race, I don't think there's any way. It's either going to be Jimmy or Jeff or Jimmy, Jeff, or Martin Truex Jr. have to fight for that last points-paying position, because Clint Boyer, Kurt Busch, Trevor Bayne, Austin Dillon, AJ Allmendinger, they are all going to just overjump them and take over those spots. So I don't know what's going to happen. I think whoever is in 11th, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, even if you're 11th, you still will get jumped, I think, right? If you have, let's see, if you have Truex in 11th, he'll go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's maybe if you are 11th, you might be able to stay in. I don't know. We'll see how it ends up. I'm trying to get the math right, but I'm pretty sure maybe if there are 5 drivers behind you, you're in 11th at the moment. One overjumps you, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. You still end up making the playoffs. So it looks like these 2 positions right here, and let's put Brad Keselowski in that as well. These 3, that's gonna be the big battle going into Richmond. These 3 drivers, Truex, Gordon, and Keselowski, they'll be fighting out for the last points-paying position, because you have to be in 11th to make it. So let's see what happens there. We move on. Bank of America. The sponsorship has ended. I just made a Bank of America car, so I kind of want to keep it. So we are going to keep that and then move on. And that is it. So guys, if you like the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I tried, my love, she keeps me warm.